What is going on, fuckers? I am going to run through with my first play of The Station. This came out a few days ago on Steam. I don't know if it was available beforehand anywhere else. Sci-fi, mystery, first-person adventure game. So, let's just get straight into it and see what the hell this is all about. I'm a big fan of anything sci-fi, so this should tickle my fancy pretty well. I haven't played like a fucking slow adventure puzzle mystery game for years. So fingers crossed. I don't know anything about the storyline. You're on a base station, shit's happened, you gotta solve it. I'm gathering that's all there is to it. Obviously it's going to expand deeper, but like that's just the general gist of the storyline, I think, from memory. Let's just sit back, maybe relax and enjoy.
How many millions of hours have been spent studying space in the pursuit of finding life in the universe? So what would happen if we found it? Not bacteria or an invertebrate, but an entire sentient alien civilization. Questions we've been asking since the beginning of time could finally be answered. But what if the alien species was discovered in a planet-wide civil war? Imagine the debate that would start.
Fear is blinding us. Everything our society has done has led us to this very moment. We can't ignore this.
What safety and security will be found in contacting a violent alien race? Is this worth risking our safety, our security?
As a compromise, a three-person team on board an undetectable space station is sent to research the alien world. Halfway through the mission, the space station's communication, navigation, stealth, everything mysteriously shuts down. Proof that we were spying on a potentially violent alien civilization now floats helplessly above them. In a panic to understand what happened, a recon specialist is sent to investigate and coordinate a rescue with the crew.
There she blows. So it begins.
Welcome to the Aspire.
Sorry. Let's just put it on ultra. Insert power cell. So you gotta hold it in.
Initiating scan. Scan complete. Augmented reality systems now available.
Nice little lounge area. Someone's been having a snooze on the couch. Tenants of clothing. So you can't open it. That sucks. Wanted to have a bit of a read. No idea what that is. That's a cool place to have a fucking lounge. Too bad that looks like it. That there doesn't look too bad down there. That looks just like a... It just looks like a picture. Very static. It's a bit of a shame.
To the critics of this mission, I say it's not sufficient you voice your concerns of danger or ethics. If you are against progress in this moment, you must acknowledge that our very understandings of biology, chemistry, physics, even religion are thrown into question, and you stand in our way.
Axiom. That's the name of the ship from Wall-E. No signal found. Creatures of the future. Who's been feeding the fish? Discovered in the northern hemisphere reefs, these fish evolved to integrate bioluminescent bacteria into their scales through hereditary offspring. Oh, we'll inherit the same colour. Maintenance and progress. What inspired this exceptional redecorating? Aiden lost final score. Mila 7, Aiden 0. Someone got angry and threw their drink by the looks of it. Oh, that's just that. Restore power to the lounge door. Aided in an ideal world, doors would open. It seems both you and the station don't work as well as expected. Aiden, it's an old station. I'll doubt you'll age as gracefully, Captain. If the door won't open, just turn off the power override. Where the hell is the power override? What the? Why'd you run away for, you dickwad? This is where he was, just up here? Yeah. Where'd he go? Observe the language, cultural and social structures of planet-side prime's dominant species. How can we kill them? This dude's just written what he thinks the meaning is. What's of value on their planet? Can we fight back? Half-truth to public in order to promote self-image. That's pretty smack bang on the money. Looks like a Sega Game Gear. Old school.
A mentor once told me that within every great leader is a person of strength. But what is strength without honor? And what is honor without glory?
It's impossible to detect while the stealth systems are active. Don't know if I should have stayed down there or not. And go this way, because this is obviously, or maybe the way the dude ran. At present, given the details you have provided, we are unable to approve the loan for which you recently applied. What? The absence of collateral to secure the amount requested, our institution would consider a smaller principal loan on a cash flow basis. Who the hell is applying for a loan in deep space? Mila's access bracelet required. Fair enough.
Welcome, Mila.
Nice room. Audio log device. The device is one over there. So it's Bluetooth. Can't open those cupboards underneath. Your biological metrics in that lamp just farted on me. What the fuck? Here's a relaxing scent to calm you down. Futuristic Rubik's Cube. That must be a band or something. So we gotta find her bracelet. Hopefully it's in this room. I'm gathering it would be. Surely the first few puzzle sort of things aren't going to be too kissy lovey.
There's no real achievement possible for the daughter of a hero. I don't wish to seem ungrateful, but it's getting cold in the shadow you cast on me, Father.
Daddy issues. My dear child, the frustrations you bear are not borne by thy legacy. Glaze and take chase something that can't be caught. Meh. Meh. Axiom has been made aware of the undeclared personal and romantic relationship between two of you. Given the obvious conflict of interest within the chain of command, we would be preparing an alternate captain. Not really sure what was heard. Let me assure you there is no commitment between Mila and myself. This is what 6 years is worth to you. Yep. Received your report. We'll respond if there are any concerns. Is there anything else you need to discuss? I'm hearing through the grapevine about accusations some senators were bribed. Any truth to this? Number one, probably it's the Senate. Number two, not by anyone from Axiom. Number three, worry about the things that you're paid to do. Seldom acknowledged is how much a captain's fate is tied to the success or failure of their ship. With a vessel so wonderfully maintained as this, Epsil, you might almost believe this mission wasn't that important. Where's this goddamn bracelet? There we go. Isn't that one of those power cells? That is one of the shittest looking exercise bikes I've ever seen. It reminds me of that episode of South Park where they've got that circle they sit in and the dildo goes up your ass and the one's in your mouth. You kind of like to ride it. Yeah, definitely is that. Enemies of the future, business culture. Pretty sure this is a power cell. We'll just leave it out there for now. So we need the science wing access key required. We need the maintenance robot now for that. Jesus. Cleaning up your messes, deal with this. I'm constantly dealing with your passive aggression, deal with this. So, someone's been eating screws. What the hell is that? Is that a fruit or something? So you can pick up pretty much everything. I thought they said there was only 3 people on board. Why is there so many goddamn chairs?
The analysis of the terra firma is complete. It's only Silas's taxonomy of the alien anatomy that is behind schedule, which is surprising given how similar. Aiden, what are you doing?
That wasn't me. I'm on my way to engineering now.
Call me at the bridge when you get there.
Try building your own custom build. Just get in there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Not sure what's in there. Maintenance. So that was might be where I get the droid from. Life support systems in Section 83 are currently offline. Exterior damage detected. Access restricted until maintenance robot is deployed. I'm gathering this is the droid, yeah. Replace E40 voltage regulator. Replace 35 in synapses fuse. Alright, so I'm gonna have to find this shit somewhere. Where's the spare robot parts? 1 drink something on board breaks. 2 silence and merely show sexual tension. 3 drink smile until someone to do something. 4 one of the robots acts creepy. Fair enough.
Return tools to retrieve ID bracelet.
So is that what this thing over here is? Is that parts? Might as well return these tools as well, won't he? We don't want to do that at the moment. I don't know whose bracelet it is that I'm going for. Aiden, there you go. gathering one of these is going to have spare parts in it, but obviously you're going to have to read something to find out. And these don't have numbers on them or anything. Synapses fuse in 35 is that thing. So that's what we're going to look for, eh? So it's actually... oh crap, no. It's a double line with the 4 dots. So is this what I needed? Incorrect or damaged component. I thought that's what it said I need to do. That one, the maintenance button. That's what we need. I can't remember what the other part was. RJ45. There's the E40 voltage regulator. Just 4 dots double line. I'm trying not to turn my head to read it. I was like, jump on down. Content scan reveals damaged components. Functioning components will react to magnets. Ah, that's what we need that magnet thing for. Oh no, wait. Was it the third one? Yeah, that's the right one.
What are you doing? Jordan. Don't watch your man.
Yeah, we will in a minute. It's one part down. Okay.
Life support systems repaired.
So there's one more tool somewhere. That wasn't it, was it? No. Some sort of pistol looking thing. There we go. Nice work. Decommissioned maintenance access room. With respect, it's not recommended that we make suggested repairs and modifications to the vessel. Spare parts were discovered to be fried. The damage appears to be from electromagnetic radiation. Not good.
So do you think you can build it?
Well, I'm not sure where you think I can hide something like this on board.
There's a blind spot in the cameras in the upper deck hallway. Right here.
It's possible, but given the risk, it's gonna cost you.
Not a problem. I'm sure it will go to a good cause. Oh, and don't let her catch you.
Some dodgy shenanigans going on there. No, it's an interesting first half an hour. Hasn't been too exciting or revolutionary yet, but it's building. It's building slowly, which is good. Pretty happy with it so far. But yeah, we'll leave that there for now. We'll come back with another video, another continuation of this very soon. Peace out, people. Alright, so we're back with episode 2 of The Station. First impressions from, I played it for just under half an hour, I think it was pretty good. Atmosphere was nice, visuals were nice. Story so far has been a bit non-existent, other than you're trying to find what happened on the space station, but I've only played half an hour of it, so surely it's just going to keep building a little bit. And there's like little subplots with the Mila and what was the other dude's name? The dude's name started with an S. Having a relationship and they weren't meant to. But yeah, we'll keep going, keep plugging through, see what happens. Something might change up. There could be some massive plot twist at the end. So we've done the service robot there. We got, I think it was Aiden's wristband.
Welcome, Aiden.
So yeah, just plug away. Left control to crouch. You either possess an incredible work ethic or you're just an idiot. Frankly, I don't care which. I just want to know what maintenance work was so vital that it had to be done in the middle of the night. So that was from Mila to Aiden. Aiden to Mila, thank you for being so concerned with what are ultimately my responsibilities. The upcoming service work scheduled had some tight dependencies and I didn't want to fall behind. Sorry if I disturbed your rest, but with charm like yours, who needs beauty sleep? Thera, I'm sorry I couldn't speak to you before you left, but I watched the launch, and if it means anything, I'm really proud of what you're doing. It feels like every time I write to you, it's about money. I suppose it's fitting since that's all we've ever argued about during our marriage. Keena is still getting worse, and we need to figure out a realistic plan to pay for her treatment. Be safe up there. So Thera's maybe Aiden's missus, and Keena must be their sick child. Most of the systems in the science wing can't start until we're in lower orbit. Are the calculations complete? Orbital mechanics is one of the more unforgiving types of engineering, Silas. It's not as simple as playing with test tubes and dirt. Lock a passcode reminder. When everything looks like a nail, you always need a hammer. I'm gathering. Said I can crouch. What do I need to crouch for? Series 7 pulse hammer. My dad is the best. Yeah, so there must be. What the hell?
I never liked space. It's cold, lonely, and gives a man too much time to think. Time to think about what you've done and what you shouldn't have.
More explosions. Missing a work boot? Has anyone seen it? I have, but Tacoma must first solve my riddle. What tosses and turns through space and time and is located in the dryer? What? What?
Sure, the aliens are a bit savage, but I see no need to condemn them for it. Think about us. Our people crawled out of a violent past, so I wager they too can change. Don't you?
I doubt it. The past is always present.
To unlock their lockers, I'm going to have to figure out what their fucking passcode is. So that's the lounge. Yeah, is this the door that unlocked? Yep.
If I had to guess, I'd say we've been hit by something. Trouble is, I can't tell for sure because whatever did happen took everything offline. Engines, cloaking, communication.
I get it, Aiden. We need to fix this. Now.
I'm on it, but I have no idea how long this might take.
And let me remind you of what will find us if you don't hurry. This is the S-file to Axiom. We've been discovered. An alien ship is attempting to dock. We're initiating lockdown and preparing for evacuation. Gentlemen, this mission is over. Back up all mission data and then get to the escape pod.
Leela, they're boarding.
We're done here. Both of you, move!
So aliens have docked at the space station, eh? The ship's not there anymore. Interesting. Well, who was the dude that was in the spacesuit? Leadership, please, with your team speed in achieving mission deliverables. Full 6 days ahead of schedule. Attaches a charter for the new attachment's been deleted. New project your team is to prepare for. Change leadership very properly. The first priority is the safety and welfare of our people based on the turbulent reports of the aliens' behaviour. There's mounting pressure to demonstrate a degree of control. I'll also add to the exorbitant cost of the SBL mission requires Axiom to exceed expectations of stakeholders. It is an objective that requires everyone to follow the chain of command And while we have a famous last name, I expect you to obey orders. Elias Volante. As the disconnected and fragmented nature of the species that I find myself drawn to understanding, we can identify geographically based superclans formed in all quadrants of the planet, and the species fights viciously to defend their cultural identity. They almost look to create arbitrary division between themselves, despite the fact that from my preliminary test they are 100% identical in nearly every way. It's sibling rivalry on a planet-wide scale. So what the hell is this?
Explosion detected in the lower lab.
Use as emergency exit only. Access through upper lab Silas ID bracelet required. So the explosion just happened, it's just there. Well, there's someone. Where the hell were they? I can't click on them or anything.
There's 3 of them in the hangar with me. I can't stall them for long.
Run! Aiden, get to the escape pods!
It's too late for that. Finish the mission, Nina.
Hangar airlock disengaged. No!
So that's Aiden. Gathering from that. Oh, yes, there you go. Who you are, ecotherapy. First known case of CSAD, chromosomal splicing alteration defect. It's a level. So much reading. I advise Chief Engineer on board the SBL today hereby revoke my former wills and declare this my last will and testament. I direct all my current and future assets, earnings and wealth to my daughter, Keena via Scifi, whatever it is, to pay for any outstanding medical receipts and invoices. I direct the treatment and cure of Keena's CSAD disease take first priority. I appoint Thea to be Keena's guardian and to oversee her treatment. So Thea mustn't be Keena's birth mother. Silas, if you find this, please don't tell me. I nearly have all of them. Mila, if you find this, I'm pretty sure Silas has been hiding all the pens in here. What the fuck? So I thought maybe the dude's bracelet would be in here. I don't care if there's only like 3 of them. There's so many screens and chairs all over the joint. Just for the 3 of them, it's fucking huge space. For some reason, it's not letting me run. Keena. So what do we have to solve in here, eh? Finish moving rest of fuel cells from hangar office to engineering.
The first set of drones returned with the sediment samples, but 2 were damp. Are you drinking?
No. I'm rescuing what's trapped in this bottle.
Well, are you gonna share or what?
Have a seat.
Well, I'm gonna see why I can't run. Left shift. It says that it's still there. It's just not working.
Step 1. Remove an exhausted fuel cell only after displacing the microfabrication reluctance such that it is in the stacked position.
So we need some fuel cells. I thought maybe, just maybe we could recharge it. So those fuel cells from before. Where the hell was it? That door is fucked up. This seems dangerous. Please deal with it. I'm pretty sure this is just one of the many lovely features of the SPO. Engineering. What the hell? Freaky fucking robot. You owe me a new shirt, Aiden. How did you even manage to get this job? So didn't they say the fuel cells were in the engineering office? I can't see them. Power offline.
Mila, please wait a moment.
Get out of my way.
I just wanted to talk.
You made your choice, Silas. Man up to it.
They're not happy with each other. So where the fuck am I now? Upper lab. I'm trying to remember where that bloody... I think it was back at the lockers. Yeah, that's the... Wasn't there one in here somewhere? That's not right, I dropped it out somewhere. That's right. So is that's the fuel cell, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. it's not. So they said they were in the office. That's got to be the engineering office there. But there ain't shit in there. I just looked and there's fucking nothing there. Oh well. Let's just go somewhere else. So that's the medical bay. Let's just go to the upper lab.
We were prepared to do little more than chemically converse with single-celled organisms, and now disrespect our subjects by proceeding as if they were. What cruelty we show our cosmic siblings by denying them the knowledge that we exist.
Fair point, in a way. Medical epicondyle. If that's how you even fucking say it. Senior engineer, Aiden meets the minimum health requirements for Axiom space travel. Active carrier of CSAT, no observed symptoms that would deteriorate his ability to perform duties. Bars meets all health requirements and is cleared for the SPL mission. CSAT carrier status not impact, but given CSAT has an extremely high mortality rate, we recommend that he be regularly screened. Name of injured employee, Silas. Upper lab central work table called Silas is being careless while manually dissecting a sample retrieved from the surface to cut his hand. What part of the body was injured? His arm. I'm concerned this will compound his already inadequate physical competency. What could have been done to prevent it? He could have acted like an adult and be more aware of what he's doing. Aiden has treated and addressed the wound, recommending we dock pay for the subsequent loss of efficiency. So who was it? Silas. So Silas has cut himself working on samples from the planet, the alien planet. So maybe he gets infected and fucking goes mental, which is what's caused part of all this shit. And he's gonna like lose his fucking mind and start turning into some weird creature. Possibly. Well, you never know, it could be right. Silas's ID bracelet. So I need to find those fuel cells. That's all I need to do right now. So I'm pretty sure it definitely said in the engineering office. Maybe this isn't the engineering office, but it's in engineering and it's an office. So I don't know. Clearly there's nothing in here. So there's one. There's gonna be another one somewhere. About the top right corner, top left corner, and the bottom. top right, top left, at the bottom. Improper frequency. What? There's 2, 3 at the bottom. Ah, goddamn, which one is it? So it's got the gap at the top left. That should be all sweet, yeah. What? What? Why? Why? What did I do wrong? Ah. So let's just confirm again. Jesus Christ. So the gaps at the bottom, the gaps at the bottom left. Bottom left, top right. Top left. Yeah, that's right. That's right, isn't it? Swear to God, that's right. There it is.
Step 2. For best performance, perform the two-stage anthropometry analysis of the planar and spatial encabulator on the prospective fuel cell prior to loading into the calibrator.
I've got you. I know what I've done wrong. So that one there is over here. Now I get it. Had to follow the freaking cord to the right one. So I just need another fuel cell from somewhere. But where? What's that? Alcohol. Yeah. We need to find another fuel cell. Maybe they got one stashed out here somewhere. Man, it sucks not being able to run. Oh, so this is the engineering office? Fair enough. Unknown. Well, shift key is not broken, it just ain't fucking working. Alright, so now follow on this one, which goes down there, out and around, up to here. So you got the two up, lower left up. Alright. Beautiful. That took a lot longer than what it should have. Enable emergency life support systems. Disconnect outgoing electrical processes. Full engine reset. Okey-dokey. So that's good, real good. Sweet. Just with the sound of that music there, I thought something was just gonna appear. And just like jump out and be like, hey motherfucker, you're dead.
Welcome, Silas.
Jesus Christ, he must like reading.
When I was young, a close friend of mine died. Even at his funeral, I couldn't process his death. I can't help feeling like I'm at another funeral, one where we haven't yet found the body.
Facing the glass to the left of your quest. Middle rows are reserved to be searched by the best. Inside the mind, your treasure does rest. Revolution supplies the key to this test. What the fuck? So is that what I'm going to have to do? How the fuck am I going to do this? I can't even remember what that looks like. So I'm going to have to go. Wait, is that right? No, that's not right. Read. So we go up, down, down. Alright. There we go. What's that? Oh, the ID bracelet.
Victims of our own success, we found the mirror in the universe, but like cowards, we hide in the shadows from our reflection.
Like cowards. Silas says, I got the alert stating that the language syntax assembly has started. What was it like? Their language. Too few realise when they stand in the eye of the storm as history is being made, a century's worth of study will come from what we've observed in these weeks. It's a curious feeling that each word written privately might one day subject to the eyes of untold numbers. There is no one who should bear the weight of that burden. Cheer up, chap. Is that a Rubik's Cube thing? Oh, where's the Playboy? It's going to be loud any time you open it. To close, pull the door panel until you hear a click. The trapdoor switch is below the hallway panel I showed you. They got like a secret kissing spot or something that no one knows about. So now we got Mr. Silas's bracelet. Oh, that's the medical bay, isn't it? That's not the lab. Around the corner we go. Alrighty, Rooster. If only the running would work. That would be sweet. Oh, that's right, that's where I first came in.
Observing their violent nature, some might think they are driven by a ruthless intensity, but I see their ambitions are too easily satisfied. The universe calls to them, as it does to us, to ascend to the heavens for the limitless richness that awaits among the stars. Instead, they have descended into destruction over petty matters of power and pleasure. We are witnessing the swan song of their civilization as it turns to ash. We do best to avoid them lest they take us with them.
Fair enough. Alright. Either way, it's getting very interesting at the moment, but we'll end the video there and we'll come back for some more part 3, episode 3 of the station very soon. So thank you everyone for dropping by. Leave a comment, like, sub, whatever you want to do, and I'll catch you fuckers next time. Peace out. What's going on, peoples? Back for episode number 3, and we're exactly the same spot as where we left off the end of number 2. We're in the lab, the upper lab. We're about to go down into the lower lab, so let's just go straight into it and see what happens. Blue, elements known by Sci-Prime inhabitants. Orange, elements unknown by Sci-Prime inhabitants. Yeah, I don't know what that shit is. So we'll just leave that. And this is where that fucking explosion went off. So my theory about Silas being cut by something off of that planet.
I can't erase the data fast enough. I have to destroy the lab.
The mission is over, Silas.
They can't know, Mila. They can't know what we were doing here.
We can find another way. We can still get out of this.
They're nearly inside. Goodbye, Mila.
Silas?
Yeah, I thought maybe Silas, because he got cut himself by doing shit with stuff off the other planet, might turn into an alien, but I'm gathering this is one of the dudes from that planet. It'd be good if you could like take the helmet off or do something. We can't even examine the body, so yeah, not good.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Proceed immediately to the escape pods.
What?
Unknown vessel approaching.
What's this purple shit?
Mila, I must confess my insubordination. I had no intention to obey an order to separate us. I said
What the hell?
what I had to, so that we might be together on this mission.
What was that?
I had Aiden build this place outside the eyes and ears of Axiom. Here, I can finally say, irrevocably, I love you.
Oh, so that's Mila. What? She's purple? What is going on?
This is Captain Mila Alexa of the Espile. An onboard failure.
I thought Mila was the one in that office with the thing hanging out of her.
Shortly after, we were discovered and boarded. The crew is dead. All our mission data is backed up to the escape pod. This won't work. We're not compatible. Forget the humans. Forget about Earth. You can't let them find us.
Ah. So we were the aliens. Nice. That's the end. Fuck me. So that's why I was getting confused there, because I was just looking in the purple alien. I'm like, that's not Mila. I thought Mila was the chick, the human, in the office. That wasn't. Nicely done, people. Nicely done. I didn't expect that. I didn't see that one coming. That was actually well done. Very short. Very short, but that was good. I enjoyed it. Overall impressions, presentation was awesome. Story, you know, it wasn't too out there or different, but the twist was good at the end just there. Really liked that. The way it played and felt, there's nothing wrong with it really at all. My only problem at all with the game, it is a little bit short, but then if it was any, could it have been longer? It probably couldn't have been any longer. You probably would have heard it then and made it get a bit boring and a bit like, you know, repetitive, just walking around. But so what do you do there? I don't know how you do that there. I suppose the only problem with that day is that it was like $15, $14.99 for the price. So maybe lower the price a little bit because of the play time. But overall, pretty pleased. Pretty pleased. Say like 6.5, 7. It would have been maybe a bit higher, like I said, if the price was lower, but yeah, it was good. It was good. Looks like a fairly small team that went through it on Kickstarter, yeah. So, small team, they've done a good job. 6.5 out of 10. 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 6.5 out No, one other thing that I didn't like was when you looked out the window, they had the star background. That was weak as piss. Didn't look very good at all. They looked pretty bad. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Grab it when it's on sale. I'd say if you can pick that up for $10 or under, sweet as, I reckon. Sweet as. 14's a bit steep, but if you're someone like me, I love my sci-fi, so I'm happy. I'm happy with it. The station. And that's it. It's all over. Wait, what's going to come up the later? Just go back to the menu. Yeah, it is. Alright, thanks everyone. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the first two episodes and the couple of minutes just here in the third. Let me know what you thought about it below. Let me know if you've played it, and if your opinion differs from mine, or just whatever, just anything, just write what you thought. So I'll catch you fuckers next time on whatever the hell it is I'll be playing. So appreciate it, guys. Peace out, fuckers.